They'll be performing for us later, but first, please welcome Shane and Kian from Westlife.
Good. This is all right.
Hello. Calm yourself, mother.
Drowning us out all morning.
I think the last time I saw you, well, the only times I've ever met you guys is when I was working in LA and you were coming out there to do a video or something like that. Vegas and Santa Monica. Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
Do you still do a lot of back and forth to the States?
No, we did. Well, we were there recently for making the video for Home. We shot it out in LA, and we've been there a few times, like, you know, but not for, obviously, just for making videos and recording. We recorded a song out there as well this year.
You still live at home?
We live in Ireland, yeah. We live back home in Sligo, and we live here as well most of the time for work, you know, during the year and stuff.
Well, haven't you just been all the way around the world on a tour or something?
Well, we finished touring, I think it was last May, and then we kind of had we had about 2 months off, and then we got ready to record the new album, so.
Wow. And tell us about the new album then.
It's called Back Home.
New?
It's brand new, yeah. There's 9 brand new tracks on there, so we've kind of spent a lot of time trying to find them tracks. We're finding it very difficult lately, you know, to find the same quality songs that we had at the start of our career. So, but this album, we definitely feel like we've done it. We've freshened the sound up, is what we like to say, and we believe that the fans are going to love it. That's all.
Of course they will.
I mean, I have to say that I don't know who picks them, but and quite often the songs I'll have known them from the States, but they perhaps hadn't crossed over to here at all, or by artists that weren't known here. You pick some fantastic songs.
Yeah,
Simon
Cowell is our he's our A&R man, so he's picked all of our singles since day one. He signed us before he was Simon Cowell. He was an A&R man. That's just we auditioned for him like 9 years ago.
Right.
And he signed us as a band, and he's picked with Louis has picked all our singles since day one. So he has come up with some great ideas. You know, You Raise Me Up was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
That was like a classic idea. But he's usually right a lot of the time.
And all your songs aren't normally the ballads and the romance, and that's what we know you for. So are you like that?
Are we romantic?
Are you romantic?
I think so, yeah. I think, you know, we're all in...
See what I'm doing for you?
we're all in great relationships, you know. I mean, we're all with our partners a very long time. We're all very much in love with them. So I think that, you know...
Don't tell them that. No gooseberries in the band then.
No gooseberries.
You the gooseberry one that they're talking about?
I'm a gooseberry. She's a gooseberry as well, yeah.
But we're a couple of gooseberries.
At the end.
To just get together, and then you won't be gooseberries anymore.
Listen, you were talking about Simon, but you were recently helping Louis out on the
That's right, yeah.
How did that go? How do you think this series sort of compares to the others?
I think it's great. Yeah, I think the series in general is a very good show, because I don't think there's an awful lot of platforms nowadays for pop music, and in general, you know, the whole music industry is all about the rock and all this type of stuff. So the fact that this show exists is the only outlet for new artists to be found, and I think that's one great thing about the show. Obviously, they're not going to be able to find the same level of standard every year, but I certainly think that there's 2 or 3 this year that are very standout and very strong and
do you feel a bit threatened by future-proof?
No, to
but
be
they're
honest,
very different to us.
They are different, but I think in general it's great to see a band like that coming through.
Yeah.
You know, and the girl band as well, because it's great for pop music. You know, it's great to see Take That back, Spice Girls back. Pop is definitely coming back in a big way.
You want to...
Just because I'm actually you deserve a woohoo.
I know, it's about what you say, just waiting for either a woohoo or an
Can I just say something, that the last time I was with you guys was at the Pride of Britain Awards.
Right, yeah.
When I was on the Westlife table, and sat there for the first half an hour, me and Ray on our own like Billy No Mates, because you were late.
I know, we're always late.
Every other table was full, and we were right at the front, just me and Ray like that. Well, maybe Westlife don't like me. They've refused to sit on the table, but you're great.
It was a good night, though. Actually, that was a very good night.
Yeah, and all your partners are actually really lovely girls, aren't they? Your wife and really down to it. They're so lovely.
And Kevin.
I mean, obviously not. It's a daft question, really, because I remember when you sort of first got together with your now wife.
Yeah.
You tried to keep it a bit quiet, didn't you?
I did,
Because you
yeah.
didn't want the fans to be put off.
It wasn't even necessarily that. It was more she was going to college. You know, she had started off college in Sligo back home, and she didn't want to have a kind of a different life either. You know, she didn't want to be looked at in any different way in college, and she wasn't for 4 years. She graduated from college, and then we just came out about a relationship, and it's been, you know, the best thing we ever done, I think.
But it's not affected the band's popularity at all, has it?
Not
the
at
fact
all.
that you are all sort of
No.
quite settled.
Not
and
at all. Look at
everything.
this.
You don't need to be here, really, do you? I'll answer for you.
But, no, I don't think it has. I don't think it has, to be honest. I think we're normal people. I think the fans respect the fact that we're normal people and we have lives and I have a daughter and I'm very proud of that, you know, so.
How do you do that, though? I mean, you know, it's kind of impossible, isn't it, these days, with all the fame and the attention and everything, but you really are all still quite normal.
We're just normal people.
Some people would class it as boring. Yeah. We'd class it as normal.
I think it's big family, the Irish family.
I think the Irish thing has got something to do with it. You know, the fact that we come from small backgrounds, small town background, you know, big family background. You know, we're used to kind of just going home and your mother telling you to shut up and giving you a clip around the back of the head if you're being cheeky or whatever, you know. So I think in that sense, I think that the fact that we know each other so well as well. You know, we've been friends before. We were bandmates. It's very easy for us to say, stop being an idiot, like, you know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Want
You
to
know
say
what I
something
mean?
else there?
I realise we're on daytime TV.
Listen, guys, we're out of time for a wee chat, but you're going to come back and perform
Yeah,
for us
we
aren't
are,
you, at the
yeah.
end of the show. Fantastic. After the break, is it time for the UK to be divided? Yes, Colleen will be getting political and she can't wait. Back soon.